the original. I wrote it.
Yeah, they said I'm too much. Yeah, too loud, too bold, too strong. I said, baby, that's called living. They call me too intense, but I call it too alive. I don't tiptoe around the edges, now I'm here to thrive. Got that fire in my eyes, got that truth in my chest. I don't shrink for nobody, I just flex my best. Slide left, roll right, let the baseline talk. Every step that I take, got that passion walk. If my light blinds you, you can shade your eyes, but you can't stop a sunrise when it's on the rise. My middle name, I claim that vibe. It's the rhythm in my bones that keeps dreams alive. I ain't mad, I'm just madly in love with the game. Every note, every move, I'm engraving my name. I don't whisper dreams, now I sing them loud. Put my soul in the mix, make the people proud. You can water yourself down, but I'll stay high proof. Cause passion with the volume up, that's the truth. Turn me up. Nah, you mean just right. Every heartbeat sync with the groove tonight. From the block to the floor to the midnight sky. I'm a star on wheels, let the good times fly. Turn me up, I ain't turning down. This is my beat, my groove, my crown. You can call me too much, I'll call it my sound. I'm the heat in the street, I'm the talk of the town. Too intense, that's just cold for unforgettable.
Now, Bill,
What?
I like
Everyone can
that.
see you now. I wrote
That's
that.
fun. No, I like
Huh?
that. Okay. I
I
like that.
like it too. So
I like that.
here's the truth. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So we're not going to talk. We're not going to. We're just going to talk. Okay.
Okay.
First, I wrote that because I went on someone's show
Mm-hmm.
and I hold on. I'm gonna take the show off of LinkedIn. Okay, for a second, because I don't
Okay.
think I don't think you and I are gonna survive LinkedIn. Hold on. It's not. All right, there we go. Because I think LinkedIn needs to be PG-13. All right,
Right,
so I
right.
went on this guy's show, and my show is called what? It's called Be You Live. And so he asked me a question, I answered it, and I was really excited. So you know how I get when I'm
Bill,
excited,
look
I'm
at,
a
I didn't
little
hear anything you
less
said.
guarded.
Okay.
What do you mean you didn't hear anything I
I
said?
didn't hear anything you said. It literally stopped.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Oh, okay. So I go on this guy's show, and then afterwards he says that I got him kicked off
The
because
show?
I said the word fuck.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So basically it was a technical issue, right? So his show, I guess it stopped a little bit after I had said, like, just press the fucking button. How many times have I said fuck? Like 3 already? We still thriving. So he told me, I said, oh, I'm sorry. I don't think that got you cut off. However, I just won't come back to your show. And he said, "Thank you. You're a bit too much. You know, you're a bit too intense for me." And I said, "Okay." And then he said, "But you're welcome anytime." No, 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 no,
The
no.
two cannot
Did you
live in the
just
same
did you
spot. Yeah,
no?
the two can't live
Because
there. Right.
when I said I won't come back on your show, the response was, "No, no, no, no. That's not what I was saying, Bill. I'm saying this could have happened." But he said, "Thank you,
Thank you.
thank
Absolutely.
you.
Please don't
You
come
have."
back.
I'm I'm not. I will never darken
Don't
your door
ever,
again. So
ever,
I wrote.
ever, ever come back.
No, I felt like
That's
Janet
literally what
Jackson
he said
from
to
the
you.
Super Bowl. So I
That's
wrote the
crazy.
song, right? And
Hmm.
people like that knew what happened were like, "Oh, you need to let that go." But I'm like, this song is a fucking bop. Like that song is intense. It's good.
It's a good
And I was
song.
like, and then I saw the Beyonce um beginning to bow down when why she did that. And she said, she said, "Somebody told me you can't." And then I was like, "Yep, you know what?" She said she wrote the song, never to release it. And then she was
Right.
like, "But I like it." So she said, "I did." So
That part.
that part. So ladies and gentlemen, we are here today because everything is so intense. And we're about to calm it down.
I thought when you calmed down, it wasn't upbeat. It was like, I'm calm. I'm calm. You was totally opposite. Totally.
I'm having a really good week. I'm having a
That's
really good week.
good.
I mean, I feel like like I told you earlier, I feel like our woes are almost over. I feel like um, life is coming back. I feel like excitement is in the air. All anticipation. I feel like a kid that whose parents told them that they're about to go to Disneyland in 3 months.
You
Do you
got that
remember that feeling?
excited.
Remember that feeling? Oh,
Yep.
oh, you can't sleep. Go to Disneyland.
So
Go
so
to
wait,
Disneyland.
so we got a 3 month period?
Huh?
What's this mean?
Oh, because my mom would say you're going to Disneyland, but it would be like this summer, right? But it would be. You don't remember that? Oh, but you
No,
grew up in.
because
Yeah,
I
that's right.
right,
That's right.
right.
So we
And
had to
I had a
fly
dad that always
when I was a
told
kid.
me exactly what we were doing. Always. So he was the type of dad I could go say, "Hey, I want to go to Disneyland
But
today," and we would
but
go.
early, right, 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 right. So it's a little bit different because you had a place to go. But for us, living, because remember when I didn't move to California to 12,
Yeah, but see, you have to
but
realize
I stayed
when,
there until.
but it was always an overnight trip.
For you?
Uh
Well,
huh.
no. Why? Why was it?
Because
Why was it?
I don't think they had all the freeways then, Bill.
Ladies and gentlemen, mic check. We are back. Don't you ever do nothing like that to me again. We are 28. If you stick to that story and I stick to that story,
I don't think
we
the two
found
can was in
Warren. We
existence.
found Amanda and Brooks. We found all all these little homeless kids that we were grabbing to save them from Epstein. They
Okay.
really, we're all really the same age as them kids.
Everyone, no one's aged. No one's aged. So
Hmm.
yeah. So to make a long story short, um, that's why it was an overnight trip most of the time. Because
Okay.
nobody was. It was a long day, so you got to go
Yeah,
get a
yeah, yeah,
hotel.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, and leave in the morning.
So you didn't have any. Okay, here Christmas. You weren't like in the middle of December, like,
Christmas?
oh my god, yeah. You didn't have something
No,
that you
because
were
you have to
so
remember,
excited
Bill.
about?
No, okay. I was the only child, right? Still am, yeah, okay, right? Only child. So my mom always got me stuff all the time, right? So when it came down for Christmas, I literally already knew exactly what I had because I used to open up. I'm really good at open up every single gift and then act surprised on Christmas because I knew exactly what I got.
Just a mess. All right. So, what? Oh, first, let's give props to me for a second. So, ladies and gentlemen, we started off on Substack, and it's a great idea. And I think we will be on Substack. I believe that we will be on Substack regularly.
Hmm.
Um, but she just joined. So the YouTube transform was just like last minute. Okay, we can't get you. I can't get you to connect on Substack, so we're here. But this normally would be like a camera shot. So I actually started recording on Substack in my guest room, and because she couldn't figure out how to come on, and so I gave a little walkthrough of my guest room, and of course she had something to say. So let's answer all your questions. I think the first question that or statement that you made that I saw was, "I didn't like that headboard." I didn't ask you if you liked it.
And I could tell it was quality. I could tell. You know what I'm saying? Like I looked at the width. I looked
It
at
was,
I'm like, that's a quality headboard, but it's
you saw
so
all that.
ugly. I
Mhm.
That's in my character. I saw all. I was like, that's a real. That's high end. It's high end, but it's ugly. Maybe if you change like the
Okay,
pillowcase and stuff, maybe.
maybe. Okay, and then I showed you all my books.
Then,
And what was your question about that?
so you show me your books to prove that you know how to buy books. That's basically all I got from you because everything you gave us about the book was written on the back of the cover. You gave us nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I was like, okay.
You literally said, have you read any of those books?" I'm like, I hate her. What do you think about the White Room at
And
the
then you kicked
management?
me off, huh? What'd you say?
I kicked you off.
I'm just
I
joking.
said, what do you
I'm
think
just
about the
joking.
White Room? Which was, oh,
So you showed two rooms, right?
so what do you think about the White Room? Yeah,
I like that one.
yes.
Yeah, I like that one.
So I laughed for a second, so I have to catch my breath
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
because I'm
But I'm gonna
old.
tell you what
So
I
tell
did
me,
not think went with you. The room that I don't like the headboard,
uh huh.
the ceiling fan.
Oh, all the ceiling fans, all of them need to be replaced.
Because that
All
did
of
not
them,
look
and
good.
those, no, it's not. That came with the house, and so what I decided to do, because I have dogs, and the dogs are my family. They have total access to my house, but they do not ever step into those two rooms. So that's why I can go in there, and I can go in there if I'm like wearing black. I have to
Right.
go into one of those rooms to put it on. Like I can't get dressed anyplace else in the house if I'm going to wear black. Um,
Okay.
and so I was like, I've been trying to go on Substack with these like mini conversations, not about anything, just about life, just about our day. Yesterday I cussed everybody out. Today I'm not feeling like that,
Mm-hmm.
but in a good way. Do you know what I mean? Like when I say cuss everyone out, let me help the audience because I use words that have a different meaning depending upon my tone. So I didn't cuss anybody out. I wasn't mad. I was very passionate about getting um, to stop being lied to by our government. And you know, why are there two sets of rules? So I don't know if you've gone through all of it, and I'm not going to go through it with you because yeah, so we're not. But so that was a little bit more passionate. So I thought today we're just gonna flip it, and it's not gonna be heavy. It's gonna be about. So explain to me.
Love, peace, and joy.
Love, peace, and
Tis
joy.
tis the reason. Yeah. So
Yes.
explain to you
How so?
what?
I can't form my lips
What?
to say it. Okay. All right.
What?
So do you know anybody that's ever dated a Trump supporter?
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Scratching her head right now. You see her scratching? This is her
Mm.
talking about anxiety. I think the only
Mm-hmm.
reason why it probably because we weren't in the same state. It's when
Mm.
he had came back and then I was there and then I would come back like every 2 to 3 weeks, you know, and the fact that the motherfucker couldn't vote anyway, was like, why do you have an opinion?
Yeah, yeah. So how are you? What do we what's a major thing besides you telling me how good looking I am? You told me that you earlier today. I gave
Mm-hmm.
you I said you said you needed to like get some anger out, and I said I will bring Jill to you, and you said nothing.
You found out where she lived? Don't tempt me with a good time. If I would have saw JILL, I would have been like Googling and trying to find out where Miss Perfection is. Single mom.
Uh-huh.
Cause
Stop
she
it. We
just
all single
turned her
moms.
nose
Well,
up at a
you know.
single mom. And guess what you got to be? A
Yes.
single mom.
But
Single mom.
taking it back to a spiritual thing, right? Um, I don't think that you and I were judgmental people. I think
No.
we're different. I think we're strong-willed,
Yeah.
and we know what we want, but we were never like judgmental.
No.
And it's like live and let live. I don't care how you. That doesn't pay my bills, so why am I worried about your personal life if you're happy?
And
Um,
that was really a key conversation we would actually have. Like, I don't pay my
yeah,
bills.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. So, so I would love to tell everyone that one of the most interesting things is when you are Whitney Houston, married to Bobby Brown. I'm going to stop there too. I'll tell you about that later. I have a separate reason
Okay.
for that.
Okay.
Um, I keep forgetting, there's six degrees of separation, and then you're like, oh wait. Um, so job wise, what are you looking to do?
Job. Had a really good agency that reached out to me when I was like, I'll call you back. I was on the phone.
Hmm.
So
Oh, good.
we'll see how that goes. We start on Monday. We'll see how that goes.
You're going to do a temp
It's
job
just
on
it's
Monday?
no, I'm not gonna do a temp job on Monday. I'm gonna see how his Zoom goes on Monday. See if I want to be a part of their team.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. And then
Okay, got it.
but then I gotta
Got it.
check on my
Good.
contracting and stuff like that. But
What
you
do you
know,
ultimately want to do?
realistically, what I really want to do, I want to be in the place financially, seriously. And it's not just for materialistic items for me. Because I was a teen mom. You know what I'm saying? I was a teen mom. So I would love to be able
Yep.
to be in a place where I could help other teen moms, you know, especially with some damn guidance. Cause you saw them damn kids in Chicago, you
I
know,
thought it was a
and
joke.
they probably teen
I
moms.
thought it was a joke.
Yeah.
I
And you know
couldn't
what else
believe
I
it.
would teach? For all my single moms that would come, I would explain to them really life because they don't teach you life in school. You know what I'm saying? In regards to getting just financially ahead. It takes small nuggets to get there, but by the time someone's taught you about it, you kind of aged out realistically.
Yeah.
And to get someone that's young and get their mind cultivated around the right things now and worry, because if you do the right thing now, you ain't got to worry about the rest, you know. So I would
Right.
love to be like to be able to be that person, that could help them move on and get volunteers that would help in regards to, getting them employed and because college isn't for everyone and trying to tell someone that,
It's not.
if they go to college they're successful or they're better than or whatever. I remember I had a teacher one time, he literally told me I'm thinking I'm the shit sitting in class, excuse my French,
Okay.
and he said, only thing college shows is that you stuck to something for a long period of time.
For
And
four
that's the
years.
only
Yeah.
reason why employers like college, because they're not going to leave the company. That's how they look at them, that they're going to stay longer. Because if you can pursue this for 4 to 5 years and you didn't get paid at it, of course you'll deal with some other crap.
Right.
You know, I
Yeah.
got you at least 4 to 5 years, opposed to someone else like this is not for me. And they
Yeah.
leave at lunch.
Okay. This is going to be really bad on the audio only part. I don't know. Um, I've never done that. Do you remember brick cell phones?
Yes, absolutely. Why? You got
Do
one?
you believe? Do you believe that Tupac is still? No, it
No,
would be an antique. I would sell it.
no, but I remember.
So I'll tell
Do
you
you
guys.
remember the ones that had
I'll
the
tell you guys what's
battery that you had to carry
the
around
big
with the
ones.
battery? Like the,
Yeah,
but it
the
had like a
brick.
little battery.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, the
I
battery.
had
You
that
had
at
to carry it with
Teleflora.
the battery.
I had that at Teleflora,
I used to date a
and I
guy
thought
that
I was
had
the.
that. He was the
I thought I was
shit.
the
We were walking
crap.
around the mall. People were
Yeah,
staring. Like,
all
yeah,
this.
that's my man with the with the with the battery. His homeboy carrying the battery for him, and he on the dang
I'm
our
so
lives back
sorry.
then.
You know what, you guys. I don't. I hope if this is stupid and silliness to you, fine. But I need this, and if someone else wants a humor break, that's just funny. Mm, either it is or it isn't. If it's not,
That part.
you say it.
So
That part.
silly.
I'm I'm just glad to see you, and I'm also um, hyped, and like there's so much going on, and then I would love for you to be a my final guest on Sunday, not this Sunday, next Sunday.
Next Sunday. After is
Yeah.
next Sunday Thanksgiving? After Thanksgiving?
I have no job or food or healthcare, so I don't know when Thanksgiving is going
Well,
to
you've
be.
heard the gag that it's cheaper not to even have health care.
I have pre-existing conditions. So I'm diabetic. I'm a Manjaro, so like that's $1,000 a month, or $2,000 a month.
Why haven't you?
I
Okay,
have
why don't you just
other
get you a little Tupac job? Well, I say Tupac, but a little job, you know,
because they
because
because people won't even call me back.
Okay, so you're paying for Maduro out your pocket?
No, it's been subsidized because I'm unemployed and I'm
Okay.
a certain age, and my medication is technically required for me to
Right.
live. So, because I don't want to go over my entire history online, but you know, it is what it is. So that's but what happened was when they defunded ACA, which they just did, I got the call that said there's no funding, so we don't know. You have to figure this out yourself in 2026.
Oh.
So the premium, because I have Blue Cross Platinum, and the premium is like 2,900, like 2,985. I pay nothing, and um, now it's gone up to over 6 or 7 thousand a month,
Mm-hmm.
and then they didn't get the money for the subsidy from the government. So what they could afford to, so when you're in certain situations, they can only disperse so much. They've allocated for the year $8 million. Well, now if you think about it, healthcare just went to $16 million for that same group.
Right.
So they only have 8 million. So what do you do? The first 10, like it doubled overnight. So yeah, it is what it is. I feel like this. If I don't get my medication, I've lived. A
My
friend of mine,
gosh. Is
a friend of
that where
mine,
you're at? That's where we're at?
that's it. Either you're going to worry about it or you're not, right? So I can't control it.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't worry about it, but but we can still fight.
We can, but listen,
We can still
I'm
fight.
going to
We can
actually.
find somebody that lives a little longer than you, and they just have
Who?
to pass the torch. We don't know.
Somebody else died. I think that's.
Yeah, yeah, and they've lived such a great life.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not wishing. I Lord,
And
no.
so
If there's a
so
choice between me and another soul, I will gladly release from this hell that we call America at the moment. But I digress. What's funny is I was literally sitting here because I'm doing I'm doing a collab on this Sunday. I'm really excited about, and so the person that I'm collabing with, I went on his show 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago maybe, and his is all about like mental health and um, we're the same but different. Do you know what I mean?
no.
Like I'll explain it. So you know how you and I are right now. I think he is like that, but he's more reserved. Like he would be the one who's like, Bill, breathe. You're talking a little
Okay.
bit fast, right? So
Okay.
it's like, but there's no judgment. It's like we both want to help
That's his
people.
different
We
quirk.
both
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we both want to help people. We both and his is like his show is so spiritually mindful, and I'm just like it's funny. I'm trying to figure out because it's different because I'm hosting how I'm going to balance that out. Yeah, because I don't want to because I'm trying to calm myself down. Like okay,
You'll be
so
fine.
yeah, I know. But anyway,
You'll be
that's not the
fine.
point. That's not the point. The point is about me dying. About me dying. So I was on a show, and I was gonna release it tonight, I think, or tomorrow. He did, and he does for everyone what's called a mental health montage, and he did this journey of my life from like childhood, and then Amanda and Brooke, and then like my grandparents, and then like my grandson being like 10 months and 8 months. And then, when I was in LA on July 4th, I'm like, this would really make a really good like funeral, like
You like, I would just tear it up. They would be like, that's the best funeral I've ever been to in my life. I want my funeral to be just like that.
First of all,
Just
his
like
music is
that.
dope. His music is dope as hell, right? So he put it together in this really great way, and it goes from the beginning of my life till 7 months ago. I don't
Wow.
take pictures, so yeah. If I die, that's what I want to play at my funeral. Make sure it happens. Oh, and I don't want to
I
funeral.
got to make sure I know his information.
I'll send you the video. Actually,
Okay.
I'm going to
Okay.
probably post it. I'm going to probably post it tonight because I didn't want to post it because it's personal, and um, do you, do you know I don't know how to deal with emotions, right? Did you know that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
I knew that.
all right,
I knew
all
that.
right. So
And
so
you'd be like,
I
you're going to be, yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah. So um, sometimes it's hard when I'm looking at something that draws an emotion for me to stare at it, to look at it, to really see it, because it means I have to allow myself to feel. So because we're going to do this collab, I'm like, okay, this was actually one of the best, coolest like gifts, that I've got, and I was going to post it because we're doing the collab. Like, oh, by the way, this. And then I realized I didn't have insurance, and then I realized that that means die in 90 days.
The reality
and
set
I,
in. Like,
no,
as
but
good as I thought it was.
hold on, but I was literally looking at the video, and I was like, at the same, like, how two things come in at the same time.
Yes.
So you're reading this, but you're watching this, and you're just like, all right, fuck it. Here we go. This what
That
happens
part.
happens. What happens happens. And if there's one regret that I will say I've had, what do you think it is?
Mm,
Okay, I'll give you three categories.
okay.
Okay, all right. Money, power, companion.
Companion.
Well, first of all, that was the right answer.
I already thought that was it. I just didn't, you know, I was going to say, partner. I didn't know,
Yeah. I get it. I get
you
you.
know.
I know where you're flowing, but yeah, it's weird because when they say it all the time. Um, no one asks. At the end of your life, you know, how many cars you had. You know, and
How many pair of tennis shoes?
yeah, and you get this too. It's at your age, especially. Um,
Especially. Especially at your age.
uh, that uh, damn. Are you hearing things?
Mm-mm. No, I did hear something. I'm not hearing things. I
Okay.
heard something.
Okay. Um, that your kids grow up, and a lot of people are like, "Oh, it's all about the kids." No, you need to balance that. There
I had to
needs
see,
to be
listen,
balance.
talk, the same professor I had. He told me the same thing. Any of you guys that are here because you guys have kids, that's stupid. Talking about your kids gonna go away. What you gonna do? Base it off of what you want to do at the end of the day. The kids are lovely, they're nice, But the plan is that for your kids to go and have their own lives. So if you want them
Yep.
to go have their own life, you can't build whatever you're doing around them, you know?
Right.
And a lot of times I know I've been guilty of that. You know what I'm saying? Because
A lot
my,
of us have,
you know,
and especially I'm especially a teen mom, especially a single mother. You're going to be more protective because who was
yeah,
there, you know, protecting you.
yeah,
Um. So yeah, it's interesting, and the reason why I say it happened twice in my life is because it happened during the recession and now because both times I'm so busy. I'm so like that. I'm not thinking about me ever. I'm thinking about, you know, the employees, the business, the finances, the marketing, the branding, you know, all these other core pieces of whatever I'm doing is more important because a workaholic is a workaholic because they fear that they won't have money, right? That really is the truth, right? Um, so you're working because you're afraid. Okay, what if something happens? You know, and it's I ambition's part of it, but part of it's fear when you're a teen and you know your life is uplifted and you have to figure things out. So what happened then in 2010 and now is the world stopped and I was sitting in a home by myself. And you realize that there's no one to talk to. There's, you know, and I thought about a roommate, and I don't want a roommate. Um, well, I thought about a roommate for like, you know, since I'm not working, like why not get a roommate? But I don't want to share my space, and you
right.
have to be really intentional. I'm not looking for. I'm not looking to share my space, someone else's energy in my space. I will. I would rather help someone than to. Mhm. But that's a power
Y-
play too, by the
That's what
way.
I just going to say. Exactly. So at any
Hmm.
point, you could be like, you know what? I'm not dealing with this anymore. I helped you as much as I could. You have until Thursday. But it's Wednesday. Stop.
It's so you caught it the same time I caught it.
Yes.
I'm like, damn, I I am a, a control freak. It's the truth, and that's also my Achilles heel. That's why I'm suffering now because I'm
Hmm.
in a state that I cannot control, and you know it needs to be now. And so, what's God supposed to be teaching me? He's supposed to be teaching me patience and
Is it working? Do you, do you need a remedial class? You need, or are we at least a sophomore by now? We're sophomores.
How are you with the patience thing?
Um, I'm so much more patient than what I used to be. It's
Girl, you just bought your eyelashes flew across the room.
so yeah, so much, so much. But so I'm very patient compared to how I
Really?
used to be. Yes. And the crazy thing about it is I think the last two relationships I was in, both men were patient. And I admired that it kind because my dad was a patient man.
Hmm.
But I always found to be involved with people who weren't patient, which is completely weird. So part of the reason why people got grace longer than they got grace because they had a lot of qualities that were similar to my dad.
Mm.
And I don't have daddy issues, but I guess in regards to if I thought of someone in regards to that I would want my kids to look up to, all that kind of stuff. It was my dad, you know. So
You miss him a lot.
I do. I still miss him. I do.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's good because that means that he's still with you. That
exactly.
vision and that spirit and that feeling, you can pull on it and you can see it, whenever you want. Um, but I also get, because I think about that part too. Um, I'm a loving person. I just don't know. You just have to, you
It's
know,
not for everyone though.
right?
You're a loving person, but you don't have the love for everyone. You have the tolerance. You have the compassion,
Mm.
and you have. I wish I could love you.
Okay.
That's what you have, because I have that same thing. And for the person that you're nice to, that takes you out of your element, that that you kind of want to make sure is good at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And when you find out, it's hard to, then you realize, you know what? Now I don't want to do nothing for nobody,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. But also,
Hold on 1 second.
yep. Ladies and gentlemen, we can still talk. So, uh,
Hey, sorry about that. Let me text.
no problem.
I didn't text you today. I ain't got a lot of text messages. So, have you been out to Cali?
I'm going to be there Christmas
Oh, okay.
because Ace will be in two
Really?
weeks. And he's in a bad mood today. So he
Why?
hangs up
What
on
happened?
people. Nothing. Just a little moody 3-year old. His, his favorite thing to do is he if my face shows up on the phone and he's watching like one of his little YouTube
Shows,
cartoons.
Bluey, whatever.
Bluey and or Spider-Man, Spidey. He'll answer it by accident, and then when he sees me, he hangs up.
Realize it that he ain't got
Like, oh no, Bluey.
distracted him. Oh, they are so funny. I'm gonna tell you, my aunt, she had a stroke, right? And
Let me tell you something funny.
no, that's
My
not
aunt
funny.
had
That
a
she had a stroke,
stroke.
but I'm gonna tell you how funny. But it's a funny
Okay.
story. Okay, so my aunt had a stroke. So her son had came out from Miami, and me, because he's like graduated from Berkeley, so he wanted to go up to Berkeley. Blah blah blah. I had my aunt, my mom, and I had my grandbaby, right? And so she has this obsession with apples, right? So I buy her an apple. And then when we're leaving, she says she wants an orange. She never really wants oranges. Plus, oranges are messy, right? So we buy her the orange, but tell her she can't have the orange because we're still walking, right? She looked over at my aunt, and my aunt had her little cane holding her up. And because we told her no,
Mm-mm. you cannot finish the story. You cannot you can you cannot
Okay.
you cannot finish the story
I was like, Aya.
for legal reasons. Stop it.
Okay.
Stop.
I'm done with that
Stop.
story.
How old was the
I'm done.
child that y'all told no?
Three. Three.
Is your aunt still living?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay. Okay, so we know the end.
Yes, absolutely.
So you just watched that 3-year-old snatch her cane
It
and
was
watch that little woman roll
me
down
and
the
my
hill.
cousin herself. We should be videotaping.
No, no, that is not the first thing you thought.
It was because it was funny. I swear because literally I saw her brain go, okay, well I'm gonna make somebody else's life uncomfortable. If I can't have this orange, I'll make her life. She was like the most vulnerable one out of us. So she recognized that at 3. I just thought it was just like, wow, that's amazing.
They go for the weak. You
Yes.
hear that, Buster?
You're
Buster,
too much.
Buster's 16, and he just started. Yeah, he just started with the little nuggets everywhere, and it's so sad to me
Uh-huh.
because um, he because because I know him and how well he's trained, and that this is abnormal. I know that he is um, he just doesn't know what he's doing,
Right.
and
Absolutely.
the last my last dog I went through that with, it was horrible. It's because when they become incontinent, and then and I would wash him every morning at 5 a.m. because that was my little buddy, and then every morning every night when I came home, I would have to wash him because he was just,
Wow.
you know, yeah. This is
Well,
a
I'm
very
sorry for
uplifting show. I
you.
don't know. I don't know how we walked down this trap,
I know
but
we were just all bubbling, and then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened. Something happened. Something
okay. So
happened. I don't know what
so
happened.
I I think that I believe I'm going to monitor my drinking.
You gonna what?
Monitor my drinking. I think I'm an alcoholic. And I told someone
Oh,
that last week, and I just thought
I
about it.
thought the Majoro was supposed to help with that.
That was that's what. Oh yeah, we already talked about it. That's what Stacy said too. Like she can't drink on it. But I told you about the 4-day thing.
All right.
Yeah, so that that doesn't happen. I don't drink, but then when I do, it's like that. So I'm going to I'm going to try. Uh, well, first of all, I'm not going to. No, I'm going to go for other ways to deal with anxiety outside
Mm-hmm.
of or depression or whatever outside of drinking. And I don't know if I'm comfortable enough to drink socially yet, like socially, period. Because
Oh, okay. So you're not drinking socially.
no, I'm not drinking, period. Because
Okay. So for how long? How long has it been?
a month,
Okay. Okay.
because
Okay.
a month ago, maybe 6 weeks ago, I was uh, the 4-day thing. Remember I told you, and then I
Mm-hmm.
said I had to like figure out how to walk again, and just like what? Um, it you know it kind of called to light that um, the way that I react to alcohol is different than a normal person.
Mm.
Like,
Like when you bought that
and
red truck.
oh, you remember that?
I remember that. And you
And
asked
well,
him to give you that car.
Ah, how do you remember that story? How do you?
And I swear I never saw another one.
The dumbest thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, back in the day when the SUV was the rage, um, they came out with a really decent Ford Runner. I mean, it was decent, right? For the time. And the guy was showing me like this. I think it was like a evergreen color, and it had like brown leather seats and electric everything. And he gave me the price, and I said, "But what if I want that one?" And it was in red.
And I swear
And
the paint looked dull. It
hold
was,
on,
it was horrible.
hold on. So he gave me this car. So I get in and I drive away. And I get to Teleflora, and everyone like, oh, because we're kids, we're children, right? And was it? Yeah. And someone goes down. I don't remember who it was, but they said, "Oh, okay, cool. Open it up." And so we lifted up the trunk, and he was like, "Okay, this is a 4-cylinder." I'm like, "What's that?" And then he was like, "Hey, why do you have cloth seats?" And I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Bill, did you compare the two models?" And I'm like, "They were offering you the V6 full package, and you said I want the one
No.
in red." And I never stepped into the car. Just like,
You never even stepped in it? I didn't know you never stepped in it.
mm-mm. I drove the green one, but the there was something about the evergreen color that just didn't resonate with me. And then someone said to me, "Why are you driving a mini fire truck around LA?"
I oh my gosh, I remember seeing that truck, and that was at the time where you used to get, you never wanted to drive it, you never volunteered to drive. You ever notice that? You never volunteered to drive.
Really? What do you
Yes.
mean?
You never volunteered to drive. No, no. You never volunteered. We would either go in JV's car.
Oh, or Kathy Lappin's. I would drive
No,
Kathy Lappin's car. Who's JV?
yeah, yeah, you would drive Kathy. Yeah, you would drive her car.
Yeah.
Jenny.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. 'Cause Jenny had. That's when we were all starting to come up. 'Cause was that when
Yeah,
Jenny had
mm-hmm.
her little bug with the little sunflower? What was that?
Little flower. Uh-huh.
Yeah, and that was so cute for her. Like no one could have pulled off that car the way she did
But her,
in
yeah,
that
I know.
moment because she's had like that little bubbly kind of like.
Yeah.
Did she have like eyelashes on it at one point?
On the car, I don't remember. I don't remember.
Calling Jenny Verdusco, calling
But
Jenny.
she lives by Warren.
And
We met her
how's he
for
doing? He's
lunch a
still a
couple of
narcissist?
years. Oh yeah, that's not gonna change. Never,
Good.
never.
No,
10 toes
I
down.
hope he's not.
No, he
10
won't.
toes down.
10 toes down.
Is okay.
Seriously. But yep, 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 yep,
All right.
yep, yep.
So this has been a
So
great hour.
it
What
has
else you want to talk
been.
about?
You see, what else you
Because you
want to talk
know
about?
it's 8:47. And so not to be mean, but you know around 9 o'clock I start going like what time do you
Oh,
go to bed?
absolutely. I look forward to it. It's almost there. It's almost there. It's almost there. So we will call it good
Absolutely.
nights. And
Hey, but what we're gonna do, ladies and gentlemen, is we're going. This is really a Substack Um, this is really a show created for Substack. We haven't decided what we're going to name it, what we're going to call it. Um, I say it should be called Ask Fasha or Ask Fasha, or sorry, Ask
Right, whatever.
Serenity. I keep forgetting your name. Ask Serenity or Ask Bill and Serenity or Ask uh, Stephen and Serenity. I think that would be funny because I have a cousin, Stephen. He's from Ireland, and then he's very he's funny, and I think you guys would play off of each other really good.
Okay.
But she is now on Substack, and once Substack gets her populated, you will see us. We are a lot to deal with, so it might just be 15 minutes at a time, but we are going to periodically just jump on, and we're going to say, "Ask us."
Random.
Yeah, yeah, ask us like what's going on, and then we'll tell you. This is crap.
Absolutely.
This isn't crap.
We'll keep it real.
We'll keep it real. Just like I said today, I already have a little funeral video. Now, everyone understands that I am in a good spot and I'm not looking to harm myself.
Yeah, we got that.
Okay, good, good. Everyone understands that. It's just the government has cut me off from my medications that I need to live. So, so thank you very much, Aaron Gibson, for
Well,
my 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 montage that I've looked at today. Well, actually, I've looked at it a couple of times all week. It's great, and um, for me to say that I even looked at it as we talked about fascia, and I've looked at it all week, meaning a few times, and it's hard for me to connect with that the intimate part because I start missing things.
right.
Like I wish I was with Amanda Brooke right now. Wish I was with Ace right now. So it's hard. So for me, instead of dealing with an emotion,
Mm-hmm.
I push it down.
Okay. Do you find like
But
okay?
today, but today I've been like really open to like, and
That's
also I think
good.
that's why I'm single. What do you mean?
It could be just your vibration. You know what I'm saying? I know you've always elevated at a higher vibration. Okay. And I say that to say that no matter where you were, you would still miss somebody
Hmm.
because it's
No
just
matter
your
where I
energy.
was.
No matter where you are, even if you were closer to where the girls were, there will be something or
Oh,
someone that would come in regards to, I miss them.
mm, yeah, you're
Even when
right.
you're close to
But
someone, sometimes you miss it because the relationship has changed so much.
the dynamics of the relationship.
Hmm. Even them being your girls, even them
Mm,
being my sons, even being my daughter, it changes
yeah,
as it should.
yeah. That's why it's important to work on self, to accept and understand things that I want to change, to recognize what direction I want my life to go in, and to be unwavering on my
That
beliefs.
sounds so spiritual, but I don't believe you because I know you and you're the type of person that if you hit
First of
any
all, I'm
type
going to
of
send you
point,
a clip. If I get what?
any type of perfection, then you wouldn't touch no, you would be untouchable. Cause you put in the
What?
work. I put in the work. I put in, I put in the work. Any type of somebody, anything that seemed a little bit toxic, go work on yourself. I put in my work. You need to go work on yourself. Then come back.
No, 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 no. Wait, wait, wait. Hold on for a second. Wait, wait. Let's clarify. So Are you saying that by me saying that, if someone came into my life, I would say they have to do the work first?
I would say if something came up that you've already worked through,
Hmm.
you would tell them they need to go do the work. Because I don't personally seeing you. If you've put in the work and you know how long it is to get the work done, and you know that it has to be something you want, not what somebody else wants for
Hmm.
you, that I can
Yep.
see you there like, listen, I just can't put that, like, I care about you, but you have to do your own
Okay.
work because I can't do the work for you. And you
That's
know it's true
that's
because that's how I
fair.
would be.
But
And that's just being honest.
this is what I'm being honest about. But I believe that everyone's a work in progress, and I think that
Absolutely.
by me, by you know, I don't know if anyone else is
It
out
just
there
all depends on the
has.
thing, like, for example, if say, for example, if I was an addict, you know what I'm saying, and I've done the steps, and I don't participate, and I have someone in my life, and they're not heavy with it, you know what I'm saying, but they partake more than I could ever because I'm an addict, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would have to remove them and have them at arm's length because some things, when you allow to come back into your life, are very toxic,
So, quick
and
question:
it puts you down a downward spiral. Yes.
do you have to remove that person, or does a person have to recognize what you're struggling with, and if they truly love you, then 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 they would
Well, I
either.
think that if you really cared about me, you already know there's a struggle because I would think it would be something that I've had a
That's
conversation with you. I wouldn't just be like, oh, let me just
okay.
blow up. You know what I'm saying? We've
Okay.
had this conversation, and it
Okay.
probably is more than once, more than twice. You know what I'm saying? Probably that three strike type of rule.
And then you're done
Then I'm done. Maybe not even three.
because you've gone through before.
Yeah.
You know. Have you? So, have you ever been? And I know the answer is no. Have you ever been that girl that's like, oh my god, I'm so in love. You can drive my car. Here's my credit cards.
No, that's never been me.
Never.
No.
Are you? Have you
I've been
ever
the type of
been?
person that I've allowed someone to, but because you were doing so much for me,
Go
you know what I'm
ahead.
saying, that what I
Go ahead.
offered, was just a small inch to the
Fraction.
whole mile that you gave me, then yeah, you know what I'm saying, then I could open up and allow more access to stuff that I have. But me just being that person giving away myself, and I understand we all do what we do, when we think we're in love, but that's just never been me personally. I just don't. Plus, I have kids. What I look like? Giving to you, and I got somebody that's looking for me for something. Talking about, I already gave your hamburger away because Donald was over here talking about he was hungry. I'll be a fool.
So the answer is no. Have you ever dated
No,
a guy because
absolutely not.
simply because he was rich?
Huh?
Have you ever dated a guy simply because he was financially?
Oh, absolutely. And
And
the, and the, and
what did
this
you
was
find out about
not
yourself?
happening, huh?
Yeah. So what did you find out about yourself during that?
Um, I lost a lot of myself. You know what I'm saying? I lost a lot of myself. But what I found about myself is that no matter what, no matter how tempting, it's not even saying that it's not worth it. It's just that I come to a place now that I don't see the same importance that I saw before. As far as, because I guess it was different with him. He just wasn't the most attractive, but we had great conversations. We had great time. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really
So you
right to
there
come.
was something that you liked about
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But
it. So you weren't like,
what made me pay attention to you because you came around the corner in the brand new Bentley. So that made me pay attention. I seen you have been trying to talk for a minute and I really didn't, but we happened to
mhm,
be, and now I know it was a ploy that he wanted me to see him in it. You know why?
because it
Because
wasn't
we
his car.
both left the barbershop at the same time.
Barber shopping a
Same
Bentley.
time. I mean, no. He was in the barbershop because he was getting his haircut. I was taking Christopher to get his
Okay.
haircut. So we were both in the barbershop at the
Okay.
same
Okay.
time.
Okay.
But we
All
finished
right.
first. And suppose, so we finished first. And then he was like, "Oh, I forgot something in the car." But I'm parked at the end. I don't know where the hell that car was. But it made sure that it came to the end of the parking structure where I was so I could see. And then it was like, "Hey, let me
Okay.
make sure I give you my information." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So yeah.
Would you have given him your information before that?
No.
So that ugly mother knew exactly what he was doing.
Oh,
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's why I'm single. I don't pick up people in my ride because that car makes me so much more attractive.
oh my gosh. Yeah.
See, guys, these are the conversations you need to listen to because you ask a question and you get a response and you actually understand more about who we are, not us,
Yeah.
but
World.
you. So when we start going on Substack, we're gonna pull you up and we're gonna say, hey, tell us what's going on. And Fasha will give you her honest opinion.
Yeah.
And this
I
is for
hate that
entertainment
sometimes about
purposes
myself.
only. I hate the fact that you told me you
What'd you say?
I hate the fact that you told me that, oh my God, I was looking and I said, I could tell that's quality, but that's one ugly ass headboard. It's like,
I
it's a
looked at it, I was
guest
like, that's
room.
quality. The width, that's quality. It's I think it's really the comforter. I think it's comfort. I think it's comforter. I think that with that color, you need more color. It needs I even though I know you
Maybe,
like the all
maybe.
whites, you know what I'm saying? And I like the all white too, but somewhere in there it needs pop like the pillows, like they need to be pop of color.
Yeah.
Use a pop of color.
So normally what I do is normally uh, I let the kids, like when they come, they're just like, no, no, yes, yes. So Brooke will, like, took me on a full Target run last time, and was like, I got this, and she bought certain things, and that room, um, I did the furniture, but she probably was like, you know, you need more color in here, but didn't have time to do it.
Okay. I'm sorry to
Anyway,
talk about your head. I'm sorry to talk about your headboard. I'm gonna take it back. Take it back.
don't take it back.
Take it back.
That's no, we don't. There are no take backsies.
I'm
It's
gonna take it
really,
back.
it's really our what we saw at first. What our first opinion was. I'm good with it. I ain't
Okay.
sensitive.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
much better angle. Look how pretty you look.
Okay. I
Oh,
got it. I gotta go.
I do too. I
Gotta
got.
go.
It's 9 o'clock. It's
All
9
right.
to 2. Bye.
Gotta go.
Love you.
All right. Bye. Love you.
I'm coming out. Coming out. Coming out. Miss you much. You're coming out. You're coming out.
now the rhythm makes sense. Scott Jackson, OZB, our love is intense. We clap, we stomp, we move in time. This family groove is yours and mine. Bill Scott, Debbie, CJ, Devin, Lisa, Jimmy, Billy, Jack, Big Phil, bring the heat up. Justin, Sundry, Ryan, Olivia, Charles, Brooke, family show.
I appreciate it. Thank you. This is not a setup for CJ. Let's start.
Say it loud, say it free. Oh yeah, we are family. Locked in the beat, cause it's tough. Hard wouldn't it be? We are all in. From the shadows to the spotlight, now we shine so bright. The groove is electric, it's because it's night. Name by name, heart by heart. Together forever, we're never apart. First move, Jimmy McGrooves. We all move. Scott Jackson, OZB. Dance with me, set us free. We are Scott. We are Jackson. Jackson. We are OZB. Tap your feet. This family's fire can't be beat. We are OZB. Come coming out. You better come coming out. Come coming out.
I would say I'm not. I'm like,
He said he's booking busy,
I'm said I'm booked, and
but he's not available.
no, I'm working trying to get my money out.
You're so
Before